Let's talk about insider trading. Not talking about anything illegal. This is all above board. In fact, the information I get is direct from the Securities and Exchange Commission database. But the little known fact is that you can track the buying and selling of company insiders. I'm talking about the CEO, the CFO, the vice president, the chairman of the board. You can see in nearly real time when these folks are buying their own stock in their own account with their own money. This is both a very simple strategy and also one I've found to be extremely effective, extremely profitable, and extremely low risk. Now, when I say low risk, don't misinterpret. Any stock can go down as well. But what I've found is it is extremely rare for those on the inside that are privy to non-public information about their company. It's very rare they buy large chunks of their stock in their own account right before bad news happens. If you think about it, it just doesn't make much sense, and that's why we don't see it happen very often. Now, I've just recommended 2 stocks Insider Report subscribers. I want to show you those stocks because one of them is poised to be a huge opportunity, and the other is already moving. Take a look at the chart. Now, as you can see, this stock is trending beautifully. When you talk about the trend as your friend, it's exactly what you want to see. It's a trend trader's dream. We get into this stock just 8 days ago and are already up 8.5%, and that includes this little dip today. We're up around 10% as of Monday afternoon, and our stock option has been up 40 to 50% during that same time period. So not a great move, 7-8%, not an enormous move in a week, but again, it's about 1% a day. That's 30% a month. That's 300 to 400% a year. So it's compounding extremely well. It's moving nicely in our direction. And as you guys know, I like to use a stock option to ratchet up the return. So if you are looking for a greater percentage return, I'll show you a way to use stock options like we're doing here, where on a 7 or 8% move out of the stock, you can make 40 to 50% on that option, and that's what we're doing. Now, this stock, I think, is in the early stages of this big move. I think I'm looking for a continuation of this trend higher. We've got insiders buying. We've got good fundamentals. We've got really nice technicals here. And as you can see, this stock has run from $4 to $18 just in the last 9 or 10 months. And we have a call option that does not expire until July that is giving us a good 4 months of run here to see if we can make several 100% on this option. Now, let me show you one more stock where insiders are also buying. Now, the stock is cheap at just $8 a share, but this is not a little penny stock. It's a $6 billion company, and we just had 2 insider buys. The first insider buys we've seen at this company in over 2 years, I believe. And in fact, only the second and third insider buys since the company went public. So rare insider buying, generally a really good sign. Now, when you look at this thing from a technical point of view, what do you see? You see this big area right here showing that this stock has been in what I call an accumulation phase for roughly a year. And what you'll often see at the end of these accumulation phases is a fairly significant move to one direction or the other. Obviously, we've got insiders buying this stock. We've got good fundamentals. We've got some really solid business developments. This company actually just is doing a co-branded deal with Google. So I'm looking for a really nice move higher. But the longer this little tight accumulation or whatever you want to call it phase happens here, generally we get this coiled up volatility and the stock sort of compresses until it finally makes its move and you get a really nice push out of that box. So our insiders bought this stock just a week or two ago. They did really well. They got in right around here, around $7, right here at the bottom of this dip. But as you'll notice, the stock has pulled back the last couple of days, so you can still get in for the low 7s. So you're within pennies of where the insiders bought. They bought on this dip. It's here around $7. But again, I'm looking for a move to at least $10 to $11 of this thing back to the high side and hopefully a retest of the high. Now, I've recommended a call option with this trade as well. That option does not expire until August, so it is currently March. So you have 5 months this thing to trade out. And the option, get this, is a 70-cent option. That's right. Your risk is just 70 cents a share or $70 per contract, and you've got the potential to make 500 to 1,000% on that option if it makes a significant move in the next few months. I want to tell you all about this trade as well as the other ones we're entering and new opportunities that are popping up every day as we scan for these Form 4 documents, these insider trading records, every single day to identify opportunities where we see unique insider buying in small, off-the-radar, pre-breakout stocks and look to exploit the buying of those in the know who frankly just have access to better information than us. So like they say, if you can't beat them, join them. And that's what we've been doing for the last 4 years. So click the link below this video. I've got an on-demand trading session. I'll tell you all about my insider trading strategy, how I find these stocks, the exact records we look for, which type of setups are the best, which ones you want to avoid and not take, and all the details you'll need to get up to speed on what I believe is one of the most powerful, effective, and profitable trading strategy out there. So go ahead right now, click that link in the video. I'll make you a special offer to become a member of the Insider Report, and I hope to see you on the inside.